Don't you agree?
On a rainy day.
No rain, no pain, no Maine.
What I'm going to show you now is my pack that I have done all my hiking with. This is my shirt I wore every day. The bandana I wore every day. The shorts I wore every day. As you can see, I got a gray blaze going up the back because they ripped after so long. I still use them on occasion.
I was a walker and Paul rode a bicycle, and he had had an injury in Vietnam that kept him from walking for 28 years. And one day I said, come walk with me, and he said, oh, I can't. And I'm like, okay. Well then, unbeknownst to me, he was walking when I was at work. And then all of a sudden he's going to walk in a March of Dimes walkathon, and he came in the first 50 people. And the next thing I know, he said, I'm gonna hike the Appalachian Trail. And I'm like, what?
We're gonna do 50 up to Katahdin and then do Katahdin, so that comes out to like 60, 61. But yeah, I had to bail after 40 just because my shoes and everything got quite a few blisters. I'm from the DC area, so kind of get away from the city and from all the people.
The stress of everything, everyday life with school, the job, whatever. It's, you know, and that's the reason they come here. Is 2 of our private rooms that each has a double bed in it. This room here is called the Earl Schaefer room, and Earl Schaefer was the first through hiker to ever hike the trail, and he did that in 1948. And he did his last through hike was in 1998. That was his 50th anniversary through hike. And when he finished, he came here to the lodge, and this is the room he and his brother slept in.
Katahdin, you love it and you fear it. It is wild and harsh and high, a mass of ancient granite towering into the sky. For Indians who revered it and the climbers of today, a symbol of a spirit that will never pass away. Earl Victor Schaefer. We do have a hiker box here at the AT Lodge, and what a hiker box is something that you can, if you don't, you can go put things in the box if you don't want them anymore, and if you need something, you can look in the hiker box, and if it's there, you can take it.
We provide sodas for the hikers for 50 cents a can, and there's a jug there that the money goes.
The honor system.
Yeah.
And town clothes. This is for hikers who they've come here with what's in their backpack. And while they're washing their clothes, we've got plenty of clothes that people can use. And so you see some of our same hikers wearing the same clothes in town.
We take some of our own clothes. We take, I go to yard sales, and normally I have to grab the stuff that is real little, because the hikers lose a lot of weight and they're very thin by the time they get here. This is the trail. And this is all the stuff that hikers jettison because they don't want to carry it anymore. Frying pans, chairs, extra clothing, canned goods and stuff. So that's what it's really like on the trail in the south and also up here. One of my services that I offer for the hikers also is a shakedown. And a shakedown is taking a hiker who has a big pack, a lot of stuff. Say he's 50, 60, 70 pounds, and I will offer this help to the hiker and say, I can help you drop your weight so you can have a more enjoyable hike. I hope you're not thinking of taking that on a trail. The thousands of hikers I've been shakedowns to, that's the first full-size chair I've seen. I've done the trail, been there, done that, and I've been doing this since 2004. Been giving advice to hikers. I use this size knife for my whole hike. I never needed anything bigger than this. Less is best. Aside from your necessary gear, then you don't need to carry it. One of the first hostels that I went to was a place called the Blueberry Patch in Hiawassee, Georgia. And they would feed the hikers every morning. Plus they had a place for them to sleep. They had a little hostel. To me, that just, I said, wow, that is just so cool. And from that day, from that time on, I just felt I would definitely love to do that someday. Have my, you know, have my own place and help the hikers out. And here we are.
Maine is a great place to be. The end of this trail is great. It's because we get a little bit of everything. The beginners who have dreams, great dreams, and the ones who finish, who are the doers, who they've hiked the whole trail. And then we see everybody in between too, so it's a great place to be on the trail.
Yeah.